Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Almighty Allah, the entirely merciful and especially merciful, dear viewers across the planet, I greet you with the greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace be with you. And I hope, inshallah, you are enjoying an amount of peace so that, inshallah, you would become, inshallah, a more productive person or a more reflective person. Because we require reflection, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us in the Holy Quran, how those people who think and reflect and research and explore, this is a high quality people, whatever their jobs are. This is required and this is needed everywhere in the world. You wish that all your employees would have these qualities because they are golden qualities and global qualities. If you need them for this job, you need them for the other job because you need that in all jobs. Yes, people would be very qualified. Thinker. People who think. When you ask them to do this act, they would think really. They would know whether we do it in this way exactly as you commanded them or another way and so on and so forth. It's really the entire world now is looking for those people who think, who reflect, who have this critical evaluation, who would give very informative feedback. And that's why you find, as we have learned from the Holy Quran and as we have witnessed ourselves, that we selected some verses that are very important. Here are some of the verses that would really promote this kind of personality. Here's an example, very simple, and I'm quite sure that the majority of you would be able to memorize it before I end the episode, because it's just questions, very simple questions. And this is ayah number 35 and 36 in chapter number 32. And you will have similar ayat like this in the entire Quran. And I wish this can be your task, can be your job, if you are interested in that. Take this question and try to go through the whole Quran, not in one time. Every time when you read the Quran, 1 page or 2 pages, try to, if you find similar ayat, like the ones that we are going to cover today, highlight them, and then collect them and put them in 1 page or in 2 pages. It depends on how many ayat you will find. Put them together, you will get clear picture of the topic that you are looking for. It's try to imagine that some people who are older than I am and older than you have never ever thought of these questions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put them there so that every human being can think of this. Those people who are, particularly those people who are arrogant in this world, who do not want to confess that there is a creator for this universe. They have limited knowledge. They have eyes, but they don't use them in sight. They don't see the things that other people see. They have ears, yet they don't use these senses properly. They can feel the things, and most importantly is having this kind of mind. They have a mind to think. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raises this beautiful question. أَمْ خُلِقُوا مِنْ غَيْرِ شَيْءٍ أَمْ هُمُ الْخَالِقُونَ. Now, you are here, you exist here. You live in that distant area, or you live here close by the palace, or you live here in the second floor. You exist. I exist. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks this question, أَمْ خُلِقُوا مِنْ غَيْرِ شَيْءٍ? Had they been created out of nothing? This existence, this body that belongs to me, and this body that belongs to you, that exists, how was it created? Was it created out of nothing? You look here, and all of a sudden you find a human being, one human being, a group of human beings are there. How were they created? How? What they were created of? And who is their creator? Is it they existed out of nothing? Or the other question that completes the meaning, or are they themselves the creator? Question. This question, try to imagine, a lot of people have not thought of. And even when they thought of this, they would not even dare to answer these questions. Why? I don't know. But it is there. أَمْ خُلِقُوا مِنْ غَيْرِ شَيْءٍ أَمْ هُمُ الْخَالِقُونَ. So you are either created, have been created out of nothing, or you are your creator. You created yourself. Which one? Tell me. When I ask you the first question, have you been created out of nothing? And who created you? Or are you the one who created yourself? With these questions that for some people may sound very easy, and they are, if they are guided, you ask yourself, who is your creator? You still don't believe in that? Do you see this tree that was not there a week ago, and now you have seen it coming out of the earth? Did the tree create itself? Or did you create it? So these questions that we see the creation every day, every hour, even less than this. You see the creation, yet you still argue because you don't see the creator. Fortunately, people, when they try to, when they see a movie in front of their eyes, do you see the director when you see the movie? No, you don't. You don't see it. Do you see even the producer? No, you don't see. You see the outcome. Yet, you know that there is a director and there is a producer and there are so on and on and on. You can ask many questions. When you apply this to the area of creation, you ask yourself, have you seen these products, these trees and these rivers and these stars and these galaxies? Do you see them? Yes, I do. Who created them? Somebody would say, no, they have not been created. It happened by chance. Try to imagine. These answers are some answers of scientists, unfortunately. Some people who claim that they are some sort of philosophers. And really, they cannot pass the test of very easy questions, ABC questions. Yet, they insist that there is no creator. Everything in the universe witnesses that there is a creator. this moon that you see at night, and this sun that you see during the day, and these light that comes from the sun, and these stars that you see in the sky that decorate the sky, and these rivers that you see, and these mountains, and these streets, all these don't have creators? Try to imagine. What kind of people am I talking about? It's a very simple question, and I wish that the new kids would ask their parents these questions so that they would really open their minds. Don't answer these questions in front of your kids. I hope you isolate yourself a little bit and think of the answer deeply and give them the answer. So the Quran has these beautiful questions. Something similar. أم خلقوا من غير شيء أم هم الخالقون أم خلقوا السماوات والأرض. Either they are created out of nothing, or they created themselves, or they are the creators of heavens and the earth. Are you the one who created the heaven? Are you the one who created the stars? Are you the one who created these trees? Are you the one who created these volcanoes or earthquakes? بل لا يوقنون. Indeed, they have no certainty. They don't know how to answer. They are uncertain. See the question? Uncertain of what? Uncertain whether they exist or not. Because of sometimes we hear silly answers from people around us. So the Quran asks these questions so that they would think. It leads them to think. To the degree that a person, when you follow your own, just be away from all the biases around you. Don't tell me this author in his book said so and said. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks you directly. He wants you to think by yourself. Are you the one who is in front of me? I'm pointing to you. Are you the one who created these stars? Are you the one who created those rivers? Are you the one who made these mountains? Are you the one who did this and this? Of course, the answer is no. I feel ashamed to say no. Why? You have not created. It's somebody else other than you who created this. His name is Allah. A very simple child, young child, Muslim child, he would answer you. There is a creator for them. You don't know him. And I gave you some examples of the things that any product that you see, it has a producer. The screen in front of me has a producer, a manufacturer. The car that I drive, I'm quite sure that it has a manufacturer, not just even one engineer, perhaps a group of people cooperated together to produce this. These are these small things. So try to imagine that the Mississippi River, this one has been produced by no one? Or are you the producer? Are you the one who made these Rocky Mountains or Himalaya Mountains here and there? Very simple questions, but a lot of people, particularly those ones who got higher education without thinking of these questions when they were young. Now, if you miss the opportunity, you have another opportunity. You have this golden opportunity that we offer in this program, and we wish that every viewer would share these questions with the people around him or around her, so that this would give the people the light on the right track. When we give them this light that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us out of wisdom, and we learned this from the Quran and from our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have it, we know it. What is missing is that we need to share it with other people. Even if they are kings, even if they are head of their factories, head of their offices, even if they are presidents, even if they are philosophers, they need to be guided. These questions are there in the Quran, and there are plenty of them. Plenty of these questions and similar questions are there in the Quran to help people take their steps, to take the right step, to put their footsteps on the right track. Once they are on the track, inshallah, they will be guided, they will reach. Once you put yourself on the track, it may take you some time, and you know that. The first step is half the way. Yeah. The first step may sound difficult, and don't blame yourself too much, and don't blame others. Don't blame your parents and your family members for that. You take responsibility. You consider yourself that you have been born today, only today. Start thinking of these issues, and I'm quite sure, inshallah, with the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will find your way, inshallah, to know the truth. It just needs some effort, some seriousness, some explanation. You do your job, you explore, you study. You have done the same thing when you got your PhD. You have done the same thing when you finished your high school. And now, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. And those who strive hard, those who make research, those who do the effort to know us, I will guide them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just do your part, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you by showing you the truth. Ameen, ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana an alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.